Oh, hello, everybody, and thank you for joining us wherever you're watching us from. We apologize that we started a little bit late. We were hoping to start at exactly 4 on the dot, but you know what it's like? Going live is different to recording. So here we are, and we hope that you are going to enjoy this conversation. So, my name is Fudzai. I'm an audiologist, an adult audiologist. I live in the UK with my husband Mike, and I am a digital business owner or an online business owner. And today, Lucy and I are going to be having a conversation. We're just going to be talking about working online and what it's like, and we just want to get you guys to know who we are. And we also just want to say thank you for following us on our different pages. And without further ado, I introduce my colleague and friend, Lucy.
Thank you very much, Fudzai, and good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you're watching us from. And it's a pleasure to be here with my friend and sister, Fudzai. We are both from Africa, although she lives in the UK. Me, I'm in Africa. I'm in Kenya, and happy to be here. By training, I'm a lawyer. I actually work in one of the regional bodies within Africa, and I'm also a very passionate digital business owner. Thank you. Thank you, Fudzai.
Oh, my pleasure, Lucy. See, this is the one of the things, many things that I love about our business is that we work with people from all sorts of backgrounds. You know, it doesn't matter what your day job is. We work with people from, Lucy is a lawyer. I'm an audiologist. Lucy is a lawyer. I'm in the healthcare professional. We work with police officers. We work with doctors, nurses, you name it. I think that it's obvious that in this day and age we can't rely on just one source to earn a living, right, Lucy? We have to rely on various sources.
Exactly, Fuzai. The last 2 years have just shown us that we can't just be fixated on one, or especially on unemployment. We
Yeah,
need to look for other options of supplementing what we earn, and
absolutely.
especially because in the last 2 years we've learned that today you could have unemployment and tomorrow you
Mm,
don't. So
exactly.
so it's very very important that we have a supplemental source of income, and that's what we are doing in our digital business.
Absolutely. Yeah, I
Yeah.
like that you talk about the fact that in the past 2 years we've learned a lot. You know, one day you are employed, the next you're not. So you've got to look for ways to supplement what you've got and to prepare for
Mhm.
the future. Just close to home, my husband and I actually, the reason why we started searching for something online is because during the pandemic, we're both professionals with very good jobs, very well
Mhm.
educated. Thank God for
Mhm.
that. We
Yes.
we found that we had just started new jobs, and then we were
Mhm.
between jobs, and then there
Mhm.
was a time when we were both unemployed, and that's when the penny dropped. And we thought, you know what, we never
Mhm.
want to be in this position. So we started
Yeah.
searching, and then we
Mhm.
found this business that that is really working for us. And
Yes.
that's what we want to talk to our audience about today. That's one of the things we want to talk to them about. Yeah,
Yeah. Thank you, Puzai, for sharing that, because I think that's everyone has a reason why they start looking for something, and sometimes the reality hits us in the strangest of ways, where you find yourself in a situation that you never expected to be. And I
yeah,
can tell you for a fact that much as I was lucky that I didn't lose my job, I saw it with a lot of people losing their jobs, and that's a close call. You actually end up supporting your family and friends because
yeah,
they've lost their jobs, and you
yeah,
can look the other way.
absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
and just to mention, Fuzai, that for me also, you see, as I was getting closer to retirement,
yeah,
and I'm thinking, okay, yeah, I'm about to retire. I should be excited. But on the other hand, I looked at, sometimes you have to look at your own reality, not the
exactly.
reality and especially looking at the future, to the future.
Yeah,
And I said to myself, I don't think I'm where I'm supposed to be, you
yeah,
know. I
yeah,
don't think if I retire today, I don't think I'm where I would want to be.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I started looking as well.
Great. And I think, Lucy, there are a lot of people who are in your shoes as we speak. I mean, for us,
Yeah.
we also started thinking about our retirement, and we're not where we
Mm-hmm.
want to be. Definitely,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
we're not.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, moving country at the
Yeah.
best of times is very expensive. But then,
Yeah.
just after we moved, the pandemic happened,
Yes.
and so
Mm-hmm.
that kind of threw a spanner in the works.
Mm-hmm.
But what I really love, one of the things I really
Mm-hmm.
love about our business is
Yeah.
that we have people in our community
Mm-hmm.
who have actually managed to retire at
Yes.
the age of, say, 40, for example,
Yeah.
because, the business model that we have has such a
Mm-hmm.
generous compensation scheme,
Yes.
which takes us to the reason why Lucy and I
Mm-hmm.
chose to work on this platform. I don't know if you want to say anything more about that, Lucy, just to people who.
Exactly. Yeah. Thank you, Fudzai, and thank you for bringing that up because sometimes I see people being very skeptical about working online, which
Yeah.
which and I say I don't blame anyone because there has been a lot of not very good things online,
Yes.
but
Absolutely.
but I wish people could just go past their fear and take a look,
Yes.
because taking a look is free, and when you see how people are actually changing their lives, people are retiring early, people
Yeah.
are able to do things they never imagined in their lives that they could do. We've
Ex-
had people that have put up homes, back home wherever they came from, whether if they are immigrants, for example. We have
Mm,
people that have taken kids to college, people
yeah.
who have left, just retired early, as you were saying. So
Mm.
I wish people could just get past their fear and move ahead and take a look.
Exactly. Just
Yeah,
while we're talking about fear, Lucy, I think you and I
yeah,
had this discussion. Some of the people who are watching now could be watching from Africa. I mean, because you're
yeah,
in Nairobi, and
yes,
a lot of Africans perhaps think that
hmm,
this business is just for people who are in Europe or
yes,
in North America
yeah,
um, or
hmm,
Asia, but
hmm,
we just want to say you can do it from wherever you are. This is one of the reasons we love this business model because it doesn't matter where you are. All you need, to be honest, all you need is a laptop and your
yeah,
mobile phone and
yeah,
some sort of connectivity to
yes,
connect to the internet. As long as you
yeah,
can connect to the internet, and as long as you coachable and patient, because it's a
yeah,
business. It's a real
yeah, yeah,
business. It's a proper business. It doesn't happen. Nothing happens overnight.
yeah,
So as long as you know that you can do it, it doesn't matter
yeah.
where in the
I,
world
I'm
you are.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you are, and I'm glad you mentioned that, Fuzai, that it's not an overnight thing.
yeah,
People, I wish people would just do a comparative study between, for example, being in a job for so many years. We've worked maybe for decades and decades, for one employer or
yeah.
different employers, but we don't complain. But when people come into a business like this one, they expect a miracle overnight. You have to put in the work,
Great.
and
Yeah,
and if you come and you're expecting an overnight miracle, then it means there's something wrong with the business that we are offering you. It's a
exactly.
it's a it's a fly by night thing, and we need to be very, very careful. And those are the things that make people suspicious about working online, because
Exactly.
people went there with high hopes of becoming rich overnight, and then suddenly the following day you can't find the business. It's gone.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
So this takes me to another really important point. This is a proper,
yeah,
legitimate business. We
yeah,
pay taxes,
yes,
and that's one of the things that throws people about working online. A lot of people think that if you're working online, it must be something, I don't know, something
mhm,
dodgy, something is not
yeah,
quite
yeah,
right.
yeah,
But we just want to clear that.
Yeah.
Lucy and I are going to be having lots of other conversations, and this is just the first of hopefully many conversations that we're going to have. And
Yeah.
we want to try and debunk a lot of myths about working online. We want to show that, you know, it's clean.
Mhm.
Obviously, at the
Mhm.
end of the day, you have to do your own due diligence, like
Yes.
Lucy and
And
I
I can
started.
and I can sorry, Fuzai, I can actually share with my viewers and our viewers and say that, I'm a lawyer. I can smell a bad deal from very far, so to speak. And also, we have our reputations to protect. Look
Yeah,
at yourself, Fuzai. You're not hiding under some, neither am I. You've said what you do. You're here on the camera. I'm here
yeah,
on the camera. I have a reputation to protect. That's why
exactly.
we have the confidence to come on board and share what we have, because we know what we are sharing is legit. Yeah.
Yeah,
And we give you time. I always say we give people time to do their due diligence. Just do your due diligence, take your sweet time until you're comfortable that you are ready to take the next step.
exactly.
Yeah.
And while
Mm.
we're talking about doing due diligence and while we're talking about the fact that this is a real business, of
Yeah.
course, there is an investment. This is the
Yes.
question that people ask. People ask, is it free? No, it's not. It's a business.
No.
I mean, nobody ever set up a business for nothing.
No.
If anyone, just to our viewers and people who are going to be watching this later, if anyone ever offered you something online and they said it was free and they told you that
Mhm.
you're going to make money from it, run,
Yes.
because it's
Yes.
because there's something wrong there.
Yeah.
There's
Run for the hills, not just
exactly,
run. Run for the hills.
exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Mm. And Fuzai, just a question that has just occurred to me. I'm sure people are wondering, okay, we see there on your website that you're Mike and Fuzai. Who is Mike? Maybe you can just
oh,
introduce it. Who is Mike?
Mike is my husband,
Mhm.
aka my technical guy. So
Mhm.
Mike and I set up this business together. But I'm really, I would say, the face of the business because
Mhm.
I've kind of been working part time on and off,
Mhm.
but Mike's been working continuously full time,
Mhm.
and he's very busy. So I get
Mhm.
to run with the business more, but
Mhm.
he does a lot in the background. So yeah, thanks for
Mhm.
that question, Lucy. Mike is my
So
husband.
for anyone watching and you are a couple, please just know that you can do this business as a couple. You can
Yes,
see.
yes,
Me, I happen to be solo, but it doesn't matter. But I'm,
yeah,
I'm happy to be doing it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But that's just a point that I think is important for any couple that will be watching or that is watching right now. Fuzai,
yeah,
let me just ask you something about and as you were saying that there's a lot of suspicion, and especially for our African compatriots,
yeah,
people are not very sure that this is a place where they want to go. What would
yeah.
you say to them? What would you say to them if they are having doubts about working online?
Well, I'd say check us out. I mean, we've got our websites up. You can go to lucyanddigital.com or you can come to mikeandfudzai.com. Um, Wherever, check us out. The first thing that we always ask our people to do when they want to set up this type of business is to watch a no-cost information workshop
Mhm.
that gives you the highlights about working online and what it's all about. So I think
Yeah.
that's what I would say. That's the first step. Just check us out. Follow us on Facebook as well, just to
Yes.
so you get to see that we are real people.
Mm.
Lucy and I are part of a very large community of business owners online. I think we're now about over 124,000, I think.
Yes. Exactly.
um,
Yes. Mm.
we're growing, and that
Mhm.
says something, doesn't it, Lucy?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yes, it does indeed. And perhaps anyone wondering, and here we address again the fear that people have. Some people say, I've not worked online, I am not tech savvy, And I would like to just allay your fears and say that out of that community of over 124,000 people, very few of them are IT professionals,
Yeah.
most are ordinary people, with ordinary professions, housewives and house husbands, people that are just normal people that don't have any tech knowledge, but
Yeah.
they learn, they learn, and the community is there to support you. That's why if you're afraid, just cast away the fear and come and see what's inside, you know.
Exactly. Yeah.
And maybe because I've mentioned something about training, maybe you can tell our viewers what kind of training that is available for anyone that's thinking of joining this business.
Sure, I love talking about our training. I get so pumped when I talk about our training. Our training is amazing. Lucy will agree with me that we actually sometimes find we can't keep up with the amount of information that we get. We've got an amazing training platform and it's updated continually. The
Yes.
training is easy to follow because you can do it in your own time. So it's video based.
Mm-hmm.
You can pause the training when you're doing
Yeah.
it. You can do it at your own pace,
Mm-hmm.
wherever you are. Sometimes you can even do it, say, on a lunch break if you're at work or
Mm-hmm.
whatever, or after work.
Yeah.
But yes, we've got an amazing training platform, and it's just one of the benefits that you get when you become a business owner through
Mm-hmm.
our community of digital
Yeah.
business owners. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Thank you, Fudzai. And maybe perhaps at this point, I know we have said that we'll be coming on board every so often. We actually want to make this a constant feature.
Yes,
Uh,
we want to
and,
try.
and, and we are hoping that we can focus on, okay, not everyone, because it's not, this opportunity is not just for Africans. We have a lot of people from all over the world. But
Yeah,
because we are Africans, would like to really like demystify, this business for our
yeah,
African brothers and sisters.
yeah,
We have seen people make so much success, find so much success in this
yeah,
business. We want to share it with you. And
yeah.
I don't know, Fudzai, what you'd say to our African brothers and sisters that will watch us or that are watching us now.
What I'll say is what I said before, that you can do it from wherever you are, if you're willing. All you need, again, like I said, is a laptop and some sort of connectivity. And
Mhm.
don't be left behind. Don't disqualify yourself before you even have a go. This is not a business for the chosen few. This is one thing that I really like about our community. It's so diverse. Wouldn't you agree,
Mhm.
Lucy? Our community
Yes,
is
it is.
so diverse. There are people from
Mhm.
all over the world, and
Mhm.
you get to meet some really amazing people. Like, I met Lucy online. We've not
Yes.
met in person, but we're looking forward to the day that we're going to meet. It opens your eyes, actually.
Mhm.
It just does. It just opens your eyes, and it makes you want to. It's an adventure, because now I'm looking forward to going to Nairobi. I'm looking forward to
Mhm.
going to Nairobi to meet Lucy, not just Lucy, because I actually
Yeah.
have business partners myself who are in Nairobi.
Mhm.
So when I go
Mhm.
to Nairobi, I'll be meeting Lucy and my business partners. So yeah, don't
Yeah.
don't disqualify yourself wherever you are.
Mhm.
This is not just for people in the diaspora, or no, it's for everyone. Yeah,
Yeah. Thank you, Fudzai. And I agree with you that you get to meet a lot of people, interesting people. I mean, we've been chatting, me and you. We've never met, but I feel like I've known you, all my life. Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
I know I've been to Zim. I've been to Zim several times, and now I know that I have a friend. In case I happen to be in Zim, I'll tell you, where are your relatives? I go and look for them. That's how Africans we are.
I know, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
tell you I'm in Harare. Can you tell me where your sister or your brother is? I go and say hello and tell you I'm Fuzai's friend. Mm. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Anyway, I think maybe as we get towards the end,
yeah.
perhaps to say that uh, at the end of the day, we'll be talking more about, for example, the streams of income that we have. But today, maybe we may not be able to cover that today. We want to tell you how many ways there are for you to make an earning from our business.
Sure.
But for now, I think we can end it here. Unless, Fuzai, you have something else to tell our viewers, maybe.
No, I think this is a good time to wrap it off. Just touching on the income streams that you were talking about, just to
Mhm.
let our viewers know that we do on our platform, we do have various income streams. It's not just one, we've got a total of 5. And in the
Mhm.
future, Lucy and I are going to be talking a little bit more about that.
Yeah.
So this is just to whet your appetite so you come back for more.
Exactly. That's a good place to end it. I hope we shall get more people. And please, if you have any questions, feel free to. You can post on either of our pages. You can let us know if you have any issues that you'd like us to clarify, or you are not sure exactly what we are talking about. Let us know. Then we'll be happy to respond. We actually like giving information because it's through information that you get the confidence to move forward. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Fudzai, my sister, anything else to add?
No, nothing else to add, Lucy. It's been a pleasure chatting, and I look forward to more of these in the future.
Hmm. Uh, I also look forward to the next one. I was just checking to see, I can see a few people, but I'm not able to see exactly who it is. Thank you
Okay.
for watching. Yeah, thank you for watching and for joining us today. And we hope
Thank
again you come for the next one. Uh,
Yeah. And you
yeah,
can always go and watch the replay. So, yeah. Bye for now.
yes, of the
Bye.
webinar. Please, bye bye, everyone. Bye.
See you.